Hey, it's Paul from Back to Primal. Today we've got a beginner primal strength workout. The only thing you'll need for this workout today is the ground. We're starting off in the quadruped position. That's hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Press the hands and feet into the ground, lifting the knees, hovering them about an inch above the ground. Then gently lower the knees to the ground, and we'll repeat this hover for some reps. This is a great simple exercise, as you can feel it really getting everything fired up in the body, from the hands to the shoulders to the quads to the core. As far as breathing goes for this workout today, let your body find its natural breathing rhythm. Good job. One more rep on the hover. All right, feel free to shake out the hands, shake everything out, just let everything relax here for a quick second. We're gonna get into our next move. All right, this next move I call the horizontal squat. I'm gonna come up into the hover position and then drop the hips back to the heels, basically going into a squat position just horizontally. Try to keep the knees hovering between the repetitions, but if that's too difficult, then feel free to let the knees rest on the ground between reps. All right, go ahead and shake it out. That one usually gets my quads fired up. And we're gonna shake it out, and then we're gonna do another set of these horizontal squats. For this second set, really try to drive those hips back, getting them as close to the heels of your feet as possible. This movement is especially good if you're working on getting into the deep squat, but you're not quite there yet, because you're mimicking that exact same position, but in the horizontal plane, which is a great preparation for that deep squat. Okay, let's relax it here for a few seconds before we get into our next movement, which is going to be from a seated position or the crab position. Place the hands behind you. Fingers can be pointing either straight back or out to the sides. Main thing here is we're going to want to pull our shoulders back, open the chest, and then lift our hips off of the ground into the crab hover. We want to really open up the chest here with every repetition on the crab hover. So just make sure we bring those shoulders back, squeeze those shoulder blades together, and really extend that chest. And feel free to play with the hand position. You'll see where I'll bring the fingers facing my feet just to kind of change that stretch. This will give more of a stretch moving into the front of the arm, right around the bicep areas, and a deeper stretch in the chest. Alrighty, nice job. Let's shake that one out. This next movement begins from the crab hover. We're going to slide the hips forward and getting them as close to the heels as possible. This is a great movement for shoulder extension and feeling a nice big stretch in the front of the shoulder. You can even rock forward to the balls of your feet, lifting your heels for a deeper stretch. That is a nice big stretch. So let's go ahead, shake it out. I like doing a couple little spine rotations and get ready for another set. Let me know down in the comments, where are you working out? Are you working out outside like I am? Are you in your home? Are you at the gym? It's always fun hearing about people's workout settings, so let me know. All right, last couple of reps. All right, let's set it down nice and easy. Let it rest for a few seconds and we'll get ready for round 2. All right, we're gonna pick up the challenge just a little bit for round 2. So let's work our way back into that quadruped position. This time, while we are holding the quadruped hover, we're going to go into some shoulder taps, tapping the opposite shoulder. So left hand to right shoulder, right hand to left shoulder. You'll feel on this one how the core has to engage more while stabilizing and bracing the body while we're balancing on just 3 points of contact. Let's go ahead and give it a rest for a few seconds and we'll repeat for another set of that. I try working out outside as much as I can, especially when the weather is good. Just something about feeling the sun on you, getting that vitamin D, feeling the wind, and being out in nature. All right, let's take a few seconds and then flip it back over to our crab position. From the crab hover, we're gonna go into some knee taps, tapping our foot to the opposite knee. Try to maintain the hover position as best as you can, but if you do need to put the hips down on the ground just to rest them between reps, that's okay too. We can always work up to holding the hover through the duration of the repetitions. All right, let's take a rest here for a few seconds and then we'll do another set of our knee taps. Hey, let me know if you like these follow alongs. Just hit the thumbs up and let me know, how are you feeling on this one? Is it just enough? Is it a little too easy? Is it too difficult? Let me know down below. Alrighty, we got one more set to do and we're gonna work our way back to the quadruped position. Let's take it up one more notch with some hand to foot taps. We're gonna tap our hand to the opposite foot. So left hand to right foot, right hand to left foot. If you can't quite get the hand and foot to touch, that's okay. Just lift the hand and opposite foot slightly off the ground, just like you're kind of crawling in place. And let's get one more set of our hand to foot taps in. Movements like this are really good for building coordination and enhancing that left and right brain activity. Alrighty, let's make our way back to the crab. We're gonna do some hand to foot taps from the crab position this time. So once again, Opposite hand touches the opposite foot. So right hand touches the left foot, left hand to the right foot. So same thing that we just did in the quadruped position, but now from the crab position. So it's kind of like it's inverted. Alrighty, one more set of hand to toe touches and then we're done with it. All right, good job. That's the workout. But if you still have a little bit more juice left inside you, then hang with me for this little bonus section here. All right, let's get a little bit of side to side movement in, and we're gonna do that with some ape crawls. And we're just gonna go back and forth, alternating side to side. So starting from that squat position, place the hands down to one side, shift your weight into your hands, and then you can lift your feet and drag them to that same side, and then repeat in the opposite direction. All right, and then we'll do some hip rotation work from the 90-90 position. I'm gonna just sit with one leg in external rotation, the other in internal rotation. All right, and then we'll go ahead and switch and just sit in this position on the other side for a moment. We used to call this position Sawa back when I used to train Silat martial arts, a Southeast Asian martial art. All right, let's hop back up and get one more round of our ape crawls. Just alternating again, going back and forth to the right and back to the left. You can explore getting your hips up a little higher this time, but if you rather keep them down, if that's what's feeling good to you right now, then feel free to stay right there. And one more set sitting in our 90-90 or Sawa position. Let's go ahead, place the hands behind and switch to the other side. Let's switch side to side using the assistance of the hands, or no hand assistance if you want to try that. And that's the workout for today. Hit the thumbs up button. Let me know down in the comments if you like this workout and want to see more. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you back here next time.